Hello and welcome to another episode of D&D. This is Book 2, Volume 1, Chapter 5, 1492. Alright, so we are going to start today's adventure off with our new character, Aaron. You are in Britain, you are 15 years old, you live with your parents. So every night you can get, extra health. There's also, you can increase your intelligence every so often, even though it's already an 82. It's pretty fucking intelligent by going to school.
I'm just dumber than a box of rocks.
And you're just coming in to the story right where we are, 10 years and 46 days. Except for you, it's day 1. For us, it's 10 years and 46 days since D&D began. And we waited all those years. And I'm 27 now, let's fucking go. Aaron's a little youngin'. What are you gonna do, man? You're gonna, we'll say that, while you're eating your breakfast cereal, you see, 16 and older, you can buy a serum that could unlock untold potential inside. The first 2 are guaranteed, then it's, 75, 50, and then 25 for every power after that. Up to 10 powers. At 11 powers, your body explodes. Because you can't
fail your check, you die immediately.
Yes. And that's what the 25 means. 25% chance of working. The first 2 are 100% chances of working. Then it's 75% chance, 50%, and then 25 from there on.
Technically speaking, you can get
unless you get absorption. If you get absorption, you can hold 20 powers without exploding.
Really?
Cool. It's the only power that has that ability. What it oldly.
Yeah, I'm just detachable, life-stealing, talk to animals guy.
Yeah, I'm just a guy that's in the spirit realm because what's-his-face killed me.
Yeah, me.
Oh yeah, it was you, scumbag.
It was me. I fucking drained your life essence.
Hey, I'm still alive. Not well, my body is in my
Technically. I wonder if you can, possess something.
I like to go to school till I'm able to get that serum for intelligence.
Okay,
you can make your birthday at any point, by the way.
Yes, and it doesn't have to be the same time every year. In this universe, for some reason, nobody really remembers when their birthday is. But it has to be once every 365 days. Alright. Your intelligence would go up to 100, as would your health.
Holy shit.
Well, technically, he could say his birthday is today, and he's now 16 and able to get the serum and a job.
If you want to, of course.
And your health would go up to 100 as well. He was already so close to that max intelligence. That's why he got it within just a few days.
Who?
We'll say that, he came in a few weeks earlier and did all this. And, now on this day, he is able to get...
upgrade strength?
You have 98 strength.
Yeah, but
you can work out.
Yeah, you could work out for some odd days and shit for like a week, but if you're looking to get powers, you might want to get a job like part-time. You're 16.
Right.
I mean,
Part-time jobs pay $50. It's 1,000 a serum. If you're covered, roll a D100.
Yeah, he has to go for life insurance.
Yep.
100. What are the odds? 1 over 100.
Alright, your job is Burger King. You'll get paid up front for the first day, $50, because it is $50 a day. And you do have insurance. So it's 1,000 instead of 5,000
I have
for a
maxed
serum.
out intelligence, yet I work at Burger King.
Yes, because you're
you already have a
underage.
high school. Yeah, you're underage.
You're 16, bro. Now, when you graduate, you could be a fucking rocket scientist and make like $500 a day.
Or you can become a stripper.
Yeah.
Pickle.
Pickle was a stripper for a long time.
What do you mean, pickle? Me?
Oh wait.
Yeah, Stony too.
What too?
Oh, I did that.
Yeah, I was making buku bucks.
Yeah, my way money was rob a bank.
Yeah, and then
That was
died.
cool, okay. And I'm not dead. I'm just.
I'm actually gonna take that up. I would like to do the work until I get the ability to become a rocket scientist.
Alright, that would be 2 years in the future.
That's definitely that one.
So would that be 3 years gone?
So it would be 12 years now, because we're not technically in the timeline right now, so the only one in actual timeline is you and Ren.
Oh,
Aaron
and
and
Zoro.
And Zoro, yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh no,
you
we
guys
picked
brought
Zoro up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have Pickle and Zoro watch the ship.
Yeah.
No, we'll have them go off and do something cool, I guess. Alright, that would make you 18. You're so smart that you're being hired by, like, the British Intelligence Agency.
Sticks.
We'll say you got a job at British Intelligence.
Congrats. Even
Which
though
is
it's not
500.
realistic, that would
Which is
not
500 a day.
500. Dang.
Oh yeah, me and Pickle were making 200.
I wasn't.
Well, you gotta think, we were also working at a strip club where
And
200 a
currently-
day is actually normal.
Alright, and that puts you at $36,500.
Serums.
Yeah, at this point, you could buy serums, and you're making 500 a day whenever you choose to go to work. Right now, you could buy as many serums as you fucking want to, man. The first two are 100% guarantees.
I would just like to get one.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the first two no matter what. You're
I
guaranteed
just want
something.
one.
Okay, you're gonna take one, you'll pass out for the day. Everybody passes out for the day. Now roll a D100, and they have a dream about what their power is.
Gets one of the shittiest powers in the world.
What do you get?
83.
Wow, that's so cool. You're gonna see a picture of the global map, and you're talking to somebody and they're like, find this person, find that person. You're like, they're here, they're there, they're here, they're there. Just by thinking of the person, you can find them anywhere they are, anywhere. In the whole universe.
so he's Professor X.
So cool. That's so cool. I'm a professional stalker. Oh, wow, that's so cool.
And for your job, yeah,
Yes, for your job, that's actually really good.
you probably would get paid like
Bitch,
triple
I'm a
him.
rocket scientist. Why the fuck would I want to know where people are?
It's telesthesia, which means you can find people anywhere.
Okay.
Someone can walk up.
Unless
Where
Unless
is
they're
Mia
throughout
Khalifa?
time. Unless they're not in the time period you're in. Anyone in
So
your
that
time period you
means
can
you
find instantly.
So he can't find us.
No, because
I'm
we are
gonna say this
outside
once
timeline.
again. I don't find what's so cool about being a professional stalker.
Well, you could always take another one. It's 100% chance to get something good.
That, or you can go to the British military and be like, "Hey, you need to find this person. They're here.
Yeah,
Give me money."
you work for British
It's-
intelligence. Technically, so
Exactly.
you do anything for them. Anything that has to do with intelligence. Finding people,
Be a
that's
fucking
so
spy.
perfect. You're literally got a perfect power. Alright, but yeah, if you want to buy another one and take it, go ahead. But you gotta roll a D100 to find out what it is.
I got an 80.
8.
No, AD.
80. You got sublimation.
What the fuck is that?
You are gonna pass out and realize that you can turn into any gas, mist, anything like that. You can turn your body into it.
You lucky son.
Oh wow.
Any
He can
gas
turn
or
into
mist.
He can turn into gas. What the fuck?
You can turn into gas too, yes. Gas or
Dude, that's-
mist.
That's better than my ability.
Transformation. Like his whole body can become it.
Now,
Now, if
can
you
he
buy another
control
one and
it,
take
or if he-
another one, you will have a 75% chance of it working, 25% chance you bleed out and die. But no one's done that yet. No one's bled out and died. Everyone's got like 4 powers, so... Everyone took the 50-50 too, so... And no one's
Yeah,
died.
wait, hold on. Don't I have 4 powers too? Hold up. What is my 4th? I gotta check my
What was your
character
fourth
sheet.
power?
Yeah, I have to think about that. Or
I'm
can
gonna
you tell
stick with what I
my
have.
powers are?
Yeah, I can tell you. You got detachable limbs, life feeder, animal control, and merging.
I forgot about the merging.
So the question is, what are you going to do with it? Aaron would be passing out for another day, so 2 days would have gone by.
Is there a serum that I can change my power?
There is a serum that can take a power away, a power at random away. And then you could take another
Oh, damn.
serum and your chances would be up again. And it would activate something else in you that might be a different power.
But I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk getting rid of Life Eater.
You never know. 25% chance, 1 in 4 chance.
Wait, can I still take serum since I'm a spirit?
No,
No,
you don't
have to
have
a
any
physical-
blood. Yeah, you have to have a physical body for it to go through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with what I have for now.
You're just gonna stick with what you got for now? You're not gonna take that 75 chance, man? That would be sweet. I'm telling you, everybody's taken all the way to 50 and no one's died.
Okay.
Everyone's gotten another power.
But I've got exactly what I want.
Okay, fair. Alright.
What
Meanwhile,
more do I need? I'm quite literally the perfect pervert. I'm oh, what's the name of that one pervert from Family Guy?
Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert. I'm quite literally him, but I can turn into stuff like dust and I can turn myself.
You can
into
literally
atoms
turn
on
into steam. You can turn yourself into steam and go into somebody's shower.
Hell, you could go into someone's body.
Oh yeah, you can turn to air and just explode them from inside.
Yeah. You can literally pop up and turn yourself back into a human in the body.
What would happen if Aaron
Join the dark
turns in? No, he turned into like a mist and made contact with me, and I turned my life eater power on. What would happen?
You wouldn't be able to life eat him because you can't touch him. You don't suck life from molecules, you suck them from physical forms. If he's not in a physical form, you cannot suck his life.
Okay.
Nice.
So that would shut you down.
True. Can I talk to like microscopic animals? Like dust mites and shit? Since I can talk to
No,
any animal.
those are insects. Those are considered insects.
Oh!
That's
Well, technically isn't it still an animal though?
No, insects are not animals. Insects are insects.
Okay.
And there is a power called insect control, which is badass. You could summon like bees and shit to just swarm somebody, sting them 1,000 times till they die.
Sorry that I'm, you know...
But basically, now, Stony, or Ren, what are you doing? Those few years you walked the earth, and now you've got 2 days of catch up to Aaron. What are you doing for those 2 days?
Well, my question is, since
You've walked,
I've left,
we'll say you've walked like the whole earth by now. Like, fuck, you've walked here, there, everywhere.
What did I learn? Because that was the whole point of this, is so I can learn a game of power. So, what will I
You
have
learn that
learned
it
in
sucks
10
to be a
days?
ghost, and that you are able to move shit now. Make yourself appear to people when you want.
Okay. Do I have
I mean-
any of my powers?
No, you're dead. Your powers were mortal.
So, well then, I honestly genuinely have no clue. What would be a good thing to do?
I mean, you could...
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, I mean, somebody make a suggestion, maybe?
I suggest try possessing
learn about
things.
all the people who've
You
taken
can't
this
possess
over.
people as a ghost.
What about objects?
What up?
He can
You
possess...
said last episode I could become a poltergeist, can I not? Because
Yes,
that's how
but
they...
poltergeists take them into... The way it works is when they're possessing them to take them into the spirit realm and kill them. That's it. You're not getting a body. You're just getting a friend to play with. That's it.
Yeah, I think that he could do. He could learn about all the heroes and villains and learn their weaknesses, dude.
At this point, you're a strong spirit, like poltergeist strong. Like you could really fucking haunt somebody. I mean, you could walk the planet until you find Aaron if you wanted to.
why would I want to do that, though?
I don't know.
To
Just
just
to haunt
fuck with
him.
him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Kill
something
them,
to
bring them
do.
into the actual realm.
Yeah,
Gives you something to do.
Can I talk to them?
Yeah, you could find Aaron and try to talk to him. Just choose him random as fuck out of nowhere. You're like,
Sure,
oh,
I'll
British
try to find
intelligence. I mean, you've walked the planet long enough, you could probably have found him by now. I mean, years of walking the planet. And then
I mean-
you'd be following him until you figure out, oh, he's also British intelligence. Before you would want to show yourself. You would want to get to know him a little bit.
I'll try again now, Alan. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Alright, so Aaron will be at his house. We'll say taking a shower. What are you doing?
Okay.
Taking a shower.
I will wait till he leaves the shower out of respect. Because
Okay.
I'm
Honestly, wanna see my
not
dick?
doing that.
All right,
No,
Aaron,
I
you're
have to say,
You
Alright,
don't want
alright.
to see that British schlong?
No, because it's
it's
not
like
that
2
big.
inches long.
all right, Aaron. You are now walking out of the bathroom.
Cool.
What are you doing after your shower? You just got dressed, whatever. I mean, are you in a towel? Are you? I mean, are you? Did you get dressed? I mean, when you got out of the
Yeah,
shower, what
are
did you do?
doing here?
Yes.
No, he just walks out completely butt naked.
All right, so he got dressed in the bathroom and he walked out. At this point, which one of you wants to act first?
Me. I would like to try to conjure myself in front of Edwin.
I mean, you're a pretty all-powerful spirit, so roll a d100
Yep.
just to see if it goes off.
Got 76.
You are not gonna appear. Fuck.
Well,
You're gonna be like, fuck. Alright, so Aaron, what are you doing now? Ren tried to appear, didn't appear, you don't even notice.
just do your daily thing, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, this may be a weird question, but could I attempt to make a weapon of sorts using what I'm aware of what I'm able to make?
I mean, you can turn into any gas known to man.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
could
curious if I can
literally
make a
turn into
weapon.
the most toxic gas.
Yes, I
There
fucking
is.
know. I don't want to. I'm asking if I can make weapons, not
I
turning-
mean,
turn-
Out
turn
out of the
fucking
stuff in your house, yeah. I mean, definitely. You could find some shit to make shift into it. I mean, you're pretty fucking
No,
smart.
I'm all
You could
about
make
no.
shift.
I'm all about like leave, go to the place where I work, and make or attempt to make weapons.
Oh, okay. So you
Oh
want
yeah,
to go to
yeah, you could do
John.
that.
Well,
British intelligence could come out with like a new gun that you made.
Well, can he make like certain parts of his body, kind of like how I can dislocate certain points of my.
Oh yeah, you can
Yes,
always
but
practice.
that doesn't help him there. What he's saying is, well, yeah, because
Yeah.
right now Aaron doesn't really know much about his power. He just, his fingers every now and then he can get his fingers to turn into gas or mist, and he thinks it's really fucking cool. It's badass.
Well, can he put that mist or gas into like a little container?
No, because the
shoot it
gas
at
and
somebody
mist
to
is
explode
him.
in their face.
So, like, say if he wanted to kill someone, he would have to put his gassy hand down their throat and infect them and pull himself back out and reform his hand.
That's
He doesn't control it, he is it. He is the gas. So if a piece of it goes, a piece of him goes. He'll all of a sudden come back with like one
Well,
missing
yeah, that's what I'm
finger.
saying.
And he'll be like, oh shit. Because he used his finger to make a bomb or something. I mean, he could do it, yes. Theoretically, yes. But again, he would slowly lose his body parts. They just would be gone and he'd have
That's
cauterized
shitty.
pieces. Yeah. He has to actually, like, become the gas, fill the room, and, like, once the person dies, come out of their lungs and reform into his body. Full. And he would be good.
Well, so if he misrolls, he would like lose a finger or hand or some shit.
It's more, yeah, basically. But anyway, currently,
Alright.
he doesn't really know how to use his power too much. He could stick his finger down someone's throat and infect them, but that's about as good as it would get at the moment without... I mean,
Stick a
unless
pinky
for
up
those
somebody's
few
nose.
years he trained. I mean, technically he could have trained for those few years. So he could know what to do by now. We could say he knows what to do by now.
Right.
His shit's pretty, you know, up front. I mean, gas or mist, your choice. He'd be able to do a whole body. But at this point, again, nobody's done nothing.
Oh,
He
wow.
wants to go to work, so he's going to go and get in his car and start heading to work. What are you doing, Ren?
I would like to follow him in the car and try to actually just follow him in the car.
Sit up on the
Alright.
bench, bud.
So you're going
I
to
do
sit in the
not
back
want to-
seat.
Yes,
Invisible
I do
as
not
fuck.
want to appear. Yes,
Just-
do not appear.
Chilling all the way there. Okay, so Aaron,
Yes.
you have arrived at work.
Not trying to cause a car wreck here.
I would like to head into the lab, see if there's anything in there that could be possibly of use.
Alright, you're gonna go in there and they're
Cause a car
gonna...
crash, just yank on his fucking steering.
They're gonna be talking about, we just need a smart enough scientist that, I mean, with your smarts, within a week, you could develop some sort of new tech. And it would be like, we'll say you could make a gun that just infinitely shoots fucking fire. Just infinite, endless. No need of resupply. It resupplies from solar power, we'll say. From the sun itself.
What does no, okay.
It's a solar-powered gun that shoots
get-
fire. It's a huge flamethrower. A giant
I get the
flamethrower. Like burn a
fire
whole
from?
ass building down. It gets it from the power of the sun and converts it into... It converts that energy into kinetic energy, which is heat. And he's 100% smart, so he could make it, no
Yeah.
problem.
Plus,
But
we're
what
in the
would you
future,
be doing
so,
for a week? You know, for a week you would have to watch him do this. I mean, what
I
else
would
can
like
you
to-
do?
try appeal again.
Okay, you're gonna try to appear again. What day? Because it takes him 7 days to do this. Are you gonna wait till he's done? Second day?
No, the second
Roll
day.
D100.
Wait, what's my intelligence? Curiosity.
0.
Your
83.
intelligence is 82, and you are not gonna be able to appear on the second day again.
Really?
You're gonna be trying to
Thought
appear
day?
and just get mad as fuck. Alright, day 3, roll again. Damn.
76.
Alright, you are gonna appear. We'll say he's gonna be using the bathroom and you're gonna appear in the bathroom.
Oh wait.
Like,
no,
finally! Well, you've been trying for days, all day
I
to
know,
get this
but,
done.
Like, in the bathroom? Come
And
on.
finally, you got it done.
Okay,
You
what is he doing
appeared.
in the bathroom?
He's taking a shit, I guess. I mean, not now, probably. What are you doing now,
Say
Aaron?
that
You
he's
scared the
brushing-
shit out of him.
Please say he's brushing his teeth or something, please.
Well, I mean, it's up to Aaron what he's doing. Okay, Aaron's
Evan, what are
walking
you doing in
out.
the bathroom? Oh,
I'm walking out. Like, you appear, and I just walk past you and walk out. Just doesn't even fucking realize.
I go up in front of him, wave, like, hey.
He's just like, what the? Whatever.
Well then,
Like-
incline. If you're looking for your settle, if you're looking for what you need to do, you can head down these stairs to your left, and that will take you to the maintenance, and that's where you can find out what your current thing to do is.
The fuck? What?
He thinks you're just somebody
I'm-
who works there.
Oh,
I mean,
he's
I've
in
been-
the. Okay, I thought he was at
I mean,
home.
my character's sleep deprived. He's been away
Oh,
for
I
7
thought he
days
was
without
at
a
home.
weapon.
Okay.
Well, this is day 3
no,
of you
I'm
working hard.
dead.
You're dead in the
3
middle.
days. Yeah,
So, I'm
3
like,
days he's
I'm
been dead without
dead.
a weapon. He's sleep deprived.
Hey, Edwin, right? That's your name, right? Yeah, I'm dead. Like, I.
Yeah, it seems like we
I'm
won't be
a
playing Smite
spirit.
tonight.
Funny joke. Try and punch me.
No thanks.
Come on, punch me. Come on. Don't allow App to say this. How can I prove to you that I'm dead?
Come on, man. Think with your head here. You're a
Listen-
fucking ghost. Come on.
Listen.
Oh,
sir,
I'd like to walk through him.
There you go. Alright, so you're gonna walk through Aaron, and Aaron is gonna get a very cold chill when you go through him and out of him.
And
And
I
he's
told
good.
him, well, like, does this prove it? Like,
No, that just proves that I'm getting better at my mist. I can turn myself into mist, and
fuck?
guess I'm
Okay.
getting better at that.
Holy, you're annoying as hell. Okay.
But sir, sorry, I'm developing a weapon to try
Yes, I
and get
know.
rid of a certain couple people. So if you could
Yes,
please,
I know.
so if you could please do your job or leave me alone.
I
that would
have
be
no job, you fucking dumbass.
Motherfucker,
This is
yeah.
great.
There ain't no tours today.
Okay.
Ah, this is one of those private tour things.
No, it's not, you fucking dumbass.
So I'm sleep
this meant this
deprived. I haven't been to
stupid?
sleep in the past 3 days.
I can tell. Yeah, I know, I've been watching you, like... I'm the person that's been haunting you for like the past like 2 months.
Except you just now appeared and was able to actually do shit with him.
Yeah, I finally am able to talk to you. Like, fuck.
Are you that maid that I ordered last week?
No, I'm not.
If you are, why the
I'm
fuck
not
isn't
the
it?
phone person. No.
Because if you are, why the fuck isn't the apartment clean?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not the person you ordered. Okay, no.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm a spirit that's been haunting you for the past like 2 months.
Okay, I cast by the.
Try to see if you can help me
God.
out. He'll get a new body or some shit. I don't know.
A new
Is that
body.
doable? Yeah. I don't know. Like, yeah. I'm dead, so probably don't have mine. Some nutcase a couple of months ago, maybe a couple of years now, just like
Okay, so
told me a new one.
I
pretty
don't
much, and
don't
left
believe
my
that
body.
you're dead, but I can give you a hint. I can give you something. A couple years ago, there was a early development for a robot that is entirely made to help to stop human casualties. It works for the police. So some of the older trash designs are out back. Use them for whatever you need. I don't give a shit. Once you've done
Theoretically-
so-
me is back here.
Theoretically,
me is back here,
you
I'll
could
give you the
possess. You can't possess
Yeah.
items. So if you possessed a robot
mean-
like that,
Yeah, I'll like okay. See you in like a couple of days to see how this works.
thing. See you later. I'm
Okay,
Aaron, by
I'll
the way.
go
I don't
to
know
the.
who you are, but goodbye. I'm gonna call you Casper.
I would like to disappear right in front of him.
okay. You disappear in front
see
of
what
him,
he reacts.
and he's
This
waiting
fucking
for a
coffee's
reaction.
getting to us.
And this coffee's getting to us. All right, that's how he reacts.
Okay, interesting. Okay, I would like to go out to the thing. Yeah, the robots.
All right, you're gonna find a broken down like Chucky doll sized robot, but this motherfucker shoots straight lasers that could pierce through anything. Straight Superman lasers. That is what this thing is equipped with.
Okay. Is
It's
there
just
anything
sitting
else I
out
see around?
back.
The current bad part is that most of them are broken except for the bigger models, the more destroyed.
Oh wait,
ones.
when the hell did you get here, Aaron?
No, just saying.
Okay, you...
I mean, I work there. I should know the stuff.
Yeah,
about
there's a
them.
lot of broken ones. There's a little one
Okay.
with
But
that
the only
shoots
one that's
lasers.
physically, but the only one that's currently activated is a human-sized one, a one-on-one recreation of what's supposed to be a human, but melted of sorts, overheated, melted, destroyed itself.
Okay. I don't know. I'll
Ripped
take the
itself
most
from inside
intact
out.
one.
Well, there's also a military one, but all it's equipped with is a machine gun on the side of its arm. It's like
I mean,
RoboCop.
so it's in between lasers or a machine gun.
It's
Which one
like
do you
it's
think
like
I'm going to?
RoboCop.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I'll take the Robot Cop one.
I mean, you're basically you're not human. You're in somebody else's fucking. Well, technically, you couldn't be a RoboCop because you'd have to have some part of your body left. Which, It's
Maybe
floating
I'll do
somewhere
the
in a black
laser
hole.
guy.
but
Yeah,
the
I'll do the
laser
laser
guy, yeah. I mean, you could just act like you're not even alive. You're just some
Yeah.
fake ass toy, and you could possess toys, and
Yeah.
you arm yourself with knives and guns and all kinds of shit, dude. You could be literally,
That means I
you
can
could be
take
Chucky.
revenge.
You could be Chucky. You literally
I'll be
could go
okay
to the
with that.
doll store and do that if you wanted to.
No,
Because
I
this
want
thing,
the
all it
lasers,
does is shoot lasers. That's all it's gonna
which
do.
is awesome.
Its hands
Does
are
it have
stuck
arms?
together. It has arms that are stuck
okay, I
together
see.
that move for like elbows forward, and it just shoots lasers.
No,
But
hell,
now,
I'm
say
just
you
gonna
were
go
a doll,
to-
you could be agile. You could
Yeah.
just fall over and pretend you were a regular toy.
I'll
pull a
just
Toy
pull a Toy
Story.
Story. Jinx. Yeah, I'll do
All
that.
right.
The doll.
So you're gonna head down. We'll say that Aaron's stopping to get dinner.
Okay.
And while, he's getting his dinner, you go over to the toy store real quick. Grab a toy, float it on over. People are like, what the fuck?
Wait,
and
wait,
the toy
what
just
toy?
floats
Hold
away.
on,
What toy do you want? Any toy
I
you
don't
have
know
your
what-
choice. We'll say a Buzz Lightyear. We'll say a fucking Buzz Lightyear with all movable fingers and everything.
Yeah, sure. I'm okay with
It's
that.
got wings, it glides but does not fly. It glides, but it does talk.
Yeah, but yeah.
And you're
What
gonna
does
put it inside of Aaron's back seat on the floor and possess it.
Okay, works for me.
Alright.
Hey, Evan. You believe that I'm a fucking spirit now?
You're just
Sorry,
gonna hear
I'm
a
not
Buzz
signing autographs.
Lightyear. You're gonna hear a Buzz Lightyear on the back, on the floor. You're gonna hear a toy just talking to you, Aaron.
Evan, hello?
I mean, you could just jump up and
I think
talk to
Ryan's,
him.
I think Ryan's put something in his fucking coffee.
God damn, you're fucking mental, aren't you?
We'll say at this point it's been a week, and Aaron has made.
The
We'll say he
weapons
didn't
are
believe
trying to
you.
relax.
Yeah, and he's just trying to relax after
And then
making
when-
the weapon.
And then when,
I try to
when
make
he's
small
sleep
talk.
deprived and apparently saw ghosts, he would still think that there's something wrong with the coffee since, well, he's been
Honestly, I
drinking.
wouldn't. I'll try to make small talk.
I get the joke, because you're small.
No,
So
there was no.
he's gonna start
Yeah.
talking to you as a Buzz Lightyear. He's just gonna be like, "Hey, what up, Aaron?"
I don't know
You
about
believe
that.
it now?
At this
Like,
point, we'll
I'm
say
not
you've
sure.
slept, you've already woke up, you're not deprived. This toy's talking to you.
Ha ha ha, who in this store's doing a prank? If you want an autograph, you can go.
It's not a prank, you fucking moron. That's what I would like to say.
I'm the moron. You're the one possessing a fucking Buzz Lightyear doll.
Yeah, so I can fucking try and talk to people.
Cool. But if you listen to my instructions, the human-sized robots out back, they have speaking
Yes.
modules. You are restricted to voice lines or buggy-ass voices. You speak with perfect English.
Can I just leave the
Except
body,
have a-
the
of-
toy?
except-
Yes, you
except
can leave
of
the
course-
toy and try to make yourself appear. Roll D100.
Okay.
Except, of course, you'll have a British accent.
Oh, wow.
I got 99.
I got a 2, so you're gonna
Oh, okay.
reappear. The toy's just gonna fall over lifeless, and you're gonna appear holding the toy like, dumbass. I was the toy.
Do you believe me now? Like, what's happening here, Aaron?
Yes, I do believe you. How do you do it?
Finally.
How did you do it? He's asking.
How did I do? Wait, hold on. What was the question? I'm so confused.
How'd you do that?
Oh, I
How did you do that?
possessed it.
No, how
That's
did you
how.
even possess it in the first place?
He's
Oh,
asking
I
how'd you
entered-
die and shit. Like, we want to know
Oh,
your
okay.
story.
No, I still don't believe that he's dead. I simply just believe that he is able to possess shit.
Oh, okay.
No, Aaron, I am dead. Okay, I promise you, I am dead.
What's your name?
Noah. My name's Noah. Owen.
Have you-
Some
is there
people.
anything-
What was my supervillain name?
Your supervillain
Fury.
name was Fury. You can actually look it
Yeah.
up and find him
Yeah,
online.
my name's. Oh, what? So
You can
my,
find online that he
comrades
went
call me
through a
Fury.
black hole and just
Yeah.
disappeared and was never seen again.
Yeah. I died from
ass
Superman
kicked.
and his dumbass friends.
And you'll
The
be
fuck?
like,
No, you
if
didn't die from
If
Superman.
I was
told
alive,
you.
yeah, that's where you would have to hit him with. If I was alive,
Yeah.
don't you think
if
I'm
I
using my fucking powers?
Yeah.
And at this point, he'd have to believe you. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit, that's fucking crazy. You look like the day you fucking left.
do
You're
you
the only one who
believe
doesn't
it?
go up in age
I
anymore.
have no fucking idea who you are. I've never heard of this Fury in my entire life.
Well, you could look it up online.
Yeah,
I've heard
look
of
at
Jackson Fury, the actor.
No, he would tell you where he was. He was in New York.
Yes.
He was a terrorist. He robbed a bank. There would be all kinds of
several
fucking proof. 12 cops
Alex
that
Blackbird
died.
type. Are you the Alex Blackbird type of terrorist doll?
No, I'm just the type that killed 12 cops. That's the type I am, Aaron.
He's a villain.
Yes, I am like the villain of everyone's dreams, okay? Hence why I'm so
why exactly
good
have you
looking.
chosen
Anyways.
to do this weird Bitch, you aren't good looking, you're missing half your fucking face.
Yeah,
What do you
seriously.
mean, no? Am I?
When he sucked your
Eva, you-
life out, what he's looking at is basically a corpse. Like a rotting bony looking corpse where pieces of your flesh are missing because Stony sucked the life quite literally out of you.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah,
looking
but I'm a
at you.
spirit,
Missing,
like,
yeah,
it
but
should be
listen,
my
I'm looking
soul.
at you. You're
Yeah,
missing half
you
your
look
face, a
like
couple
the
fingers,
last
and a
thing you
toe.
looked like before you turned to dust, which was just
Okay, I see.
barely, a thing.
Barely human looking.
I
Yeah.
see.
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, look at Google Images. It would show you that I looked in other days, okay? Anyways,
Fine then,
My
but why exactly are you here for me?
why?
What do you...
Honestly, you are a really intelligent guy, and hopefully you can make me a really dope-ass robot something so I can kill Superman and his dumbass friends.
Oh shit.
If you can try and get me the kryptonite of all their powers, I will do that for you.
Oh, yeah, okay, so what was
Keep
everyone's
this between
abilities again?
if you can keep this between me and you and try and find me what
Perfect.
their weaknesses are, I will gladly do that for you.
Okay, well,
You would
I
have to
know
find
one.
kryptonite, which kryptonite can be found
Yeah.
from Lex Luthor.
Is he in here? Okay, good to know.
Yeah, you could literally just go and get it from Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah, huh, yeah. I can technically steal it. Like, he won't see me. But, so, here, I can tell you all their weaknesses.
Well, no,
So,
technically you would not, because the Time Bureau sent Superman back to his own universe, where Lex would be. So to get kryptonite, you would have to find kryptonite somewhere on the ground, but you scattered the planet, so I'm sure you would have found it somewhere.
yeah.
And would have been able to be like, oh, here's some kryptonite, no problem. And he'd have a little bit of kryptonite.
Yeah, I'll do that pretty much.
But the other
Yeah.
weaknesses you would have to go get.
Well, I mean, Stony, whatever his character name is, he's just his body can be teared down limb by limb, finger by finger, joint by joint, whatever. So you can just dismember his body in whatever way you would like, and trap it
So a
someplace.
dismemberment ancient alien device.
Not alien.
Device is it?
It's not really a device. You would have to, it would be disintegration. All he would have to do is install a disintegration ray in your hand of the suit, or the, robot, and you could just, boom, and you could blow every piece of him to nothingness, to where he wouldn't be alive. That's the only way.
Yeah. We
So
could
his
do
weakness
that.
would be disintegration,
That's what's his face's weakness.
which Aaron
the
could
cause
make
of that
at
technically
the
killed.
intelligence agency.
Yeah. Who else was there?
So their
There
weaknesses
was
are
Pickle.
Fire, decapitation.
Yes,
Oh,
then,
drugs. He's really addicted to drugs.
yeah, then there was Pickle,
What is his powers again?
Pickles.
Wait,
I mean,
whoa,
trying to
I
think
have an
what a
idea.
weakness
Ellen,
for Pickle could be.
Ellen,
I mean,
I have an idea. We can just make me a body, right, that I can possess, and just have syllabs flowing through me, and just inject everyone with syllabs if I get close enough.
Yeah,
So-
a better idea. I make weapons out of all our weaknesses that you can use at any time.
That's a weakness because no one can have more than 20 technically.
The only
if you have
way-
consumption.
you could
But it's
shut
not
him
power.
down as if you had a power dampening beam, and one hand was a beam, the other one was disintegration. So in
Yeah.
your left hand, if it hit them, they would be completely disabled for an entire turn. Could not use
Yeah.
any power at all. It would
That would be kinda
completely
cool.
it would shut everyone down technically.
Yeah.
That's all you would need is that
here,
one beam.
Fury, or whatever the fuck your name is. although there is
My good
restrictions
friends
to
call
what-
me Noah.
No. If what you're talking about is correct, that people can only have 20 powers, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Maximum. Because
Maximum.
there's
Yes,
a
I
ability
understand.
that's
I
assumption.
understand.
Okay.
But what I'm thinking is that multiple bodies, each one having each individual weakness.
Yeah.
So you could
Okay.
use one, get that one killed, then possess the other one, and go back, rinse and repeat.
So you kind of want to pull an Ultron.
No, what I'm thinking is, yeah, basically.
Okay, that's kind of cool, yeah.
The only thing that I'm asking from you is keep your
Yep.
fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a
If
ghost, so...
if someone asks where you got it from, where you got these suits from, or if they somehow managed to find out, or to get you pinned, so somehow figure out, talk to her, it
Yeah.
wasn't me.
Okay,
Blame it on
works for me.
Ryan. Blame it on
Partner
Ryan.
in crime, right? Yeah.
Do not call me that. It's horrible.
Oh, come on. Fine. But yeah, don't worry, I won't tell anyone that, yeah. I'm just here so I can kill everyone again. If anything, I can steal some money for you if you want.
I don't need that.
Alright, so you guys are gonna work, we'll say,
Couple
a whole
days.
month. A whole 30 days till he finally gets it all done.
Okay. Will I be helping during this? Why? Or like, how will I be playing the role?
The way it would work is you're just waiting for him to get it done.
Well,
That's
I
all
can
you could do,
bring
you're a
him
ghost.
tools.
You could supply me with you could supply us with materials, minerals.
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
you
kind
would
of
have to bring him everything. That way he would never have to get up at all.
stuff. Or
Yeah.
you could supply us with like news about them, like if anything news being found out about them.
Yeah.
Like new weaknesses.
So now you have an exact Ultron look. Silver and all Ultron look. Your suit's powered by a crystal inside. Except, again, you have the disintegration beam on your right,
Yeah.
and on your left, you have the power dampening beam.
Yes.
Which those two alone,
Could kill
I
anyone.
mean, power dampening beam hits even Superman, and he becomes human
Yeah.
for a turn. Like, even he isn't susceptible to it.
The disintegration, would that even... Wait, if anything, we can say that also we infused it with, like, kryptonite as well. So...
Your suit is infused with kryptonite.
Oh, my suit is?
Yeah, the inside of your core has green in it, so if
Okay.
Superman came even near you, he would just be weakened instantly.
Okay, got it.
So at this point, you're just sitting there talking to Aaron now, inside the intelligence agency, and we'll say, like, as far as people knew, you know, he was just building another side project, and this thing wasn't turned on or anything, and he's gonna put you on a wheelchair wheelie and wheel you outside.
Yeah.
Where at that point you can turn on and go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Or talk to Aaron
Okay.
if you want.
I
Also,
would just honestly
one
talk-
final thing. This is just in
Yep.
case of emergency measurements. So if you look down towards your chest, you can see a glowing blue light, like that Tony Stark person.
yeah.
If anything bad happens, crack it. It goes boom.
Okay.
Very big boom.
Oh.
Infused with massive amounts of kryptonite. If anything goes bad, destroy it. It will go boom. It's basically like a nuclear warhead in your chest.
So it's a
It doesn't do
substrate guy.
So because listen, they will see that and think that that's your weakness. They will try and prioritize it, and when they do, boom, and they all die.
Okay. Have I learned anything new about where you guys are, or like, because...
No.
Yeah, I haven't. Okay.
As far as you remember, we were getting pulled in through some weird fucking
Yeah,
portal.
black hole.
Not a black hole, just an opening,
Yeah.
a portal where you could see desks and stuff on the other side. And we just got sucked in, and we had power dampening cuffs and everything. Like, we got captured. 100%. As far as you know, we're fucking dead. Like, they were strong
Yeah.
enough, they took Superman too.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
Is it though? Okay, so at the moment, we have no clue. Okay. Till then, can I just hang out with Ellen? Till I see news and stuff?
It's up to Aaron.
Ellen, would you be
Down
okay
if
with
you
that?
want.
Awesome. Where will
Alright.
we store the super suit?
At Aaron's house. It would be stored at his house. You would be chilling at the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Noah.
Yes.
Hey, you had
You know
fun.
that-
The fun is over. It's bedtime, actually, okay?
So you know that black
Go
hole
lay
stuff
down.
that you can do, or portal stuff, whatever the fuck it does.
Yeah. Oh,
He
black
was
hole?
able to.
I can't do that. Yeah, I'm not able
Yeah,
to.
what? Yeah, how exactly did you do that? Because with
Oh.
the technology that's around now,
It was in his genetics.
Yeah,
But he's
it
dead,
was-
so his genetics
yeah,
have been
the
destroyed.
Yeah. Completely.
yeah, but like,
the super suit.
what exactly did you do to make it happen?
I just thought about a black hole, what size I want, what strength I want it to be, and it would just appear wherever around me in my facility, pretty much. And I got it from one of the serums everyone's been buying and talking about. So
There's your chance to convince him to buy serums.
yeah, if you want, you can buy serums. I was able to get
No,
four.
I'm not. I'm fine with 2. Everything is going okay. I'm able to find out where anyone or anything is, and I can turn myself from physical to a mist.
Yeah, which is dope as hell. Okay.
Only
are you-
bad part about that superpower: fucking vacuum cleaners and vents.
Hey, we should probably let everyone else do the tone now.
Yeah, it is now 1492. Where me, Stony, Pickled, and Zorro are. Zorro and Pickle are gonna go off looking. We'll say that we land in England to try to figure this out. They go off to India, and
Well,
we're in England.
first I want to ask the bureau if I can get another fucking hand.
Uh-huh. They're gonna say if you can complete this mission, we'll give you a robot hand.
Well, I kind of need a hand to be able to do my job fully correctly, but okay, we'll see.
The ship can create you a hand, but it will take time.
It'll be what?
It will take time.
Okay.
Like, we would just wait.
Well,
We'll say that we just wait and train before we go on the mission for a few years. It creates the hand for you,
Yeah.
then we go 1492.
Be back, guys.
okay, I wanna take the tip of my pinky off and just set it at my desk.
Okay. Fair.
You know why I did that though?
I understand.
Yeah.
Alright, and we are gonna head off to England in our old suits and, well, our old nice fancy clothes with hats on, and Pickled's gonna go into South India while the North India will be Zorro, and they'll be kind of searching for Christopher Columbus's whereabouts, and we're gonna find out what exactly made him not want to go. And to do that, we are gonna have to talk to the king.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do the talking.
I feel like getting an audience with the king will be hard, though. He's not just gonna talk to any Joe Schmo.
Right.
So we're gonna have to earn that.
You can make a scene, like, kind of spread your word about, like, what is happening, then make it to where the king would have to listen to you. Because
I
of
am
what you're
going
saying.
to. I am gonna multiply myself once. Me and Stony
Okay.
are gonna hide somewhere. I'm gonna put different clothes on this person, and I'm gonna have him start causing mayhem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see where you're going with this one.
Yeah, that's smart. Okay.
Because
It's
he
very
has
smart.
super strength. So I'll have him use slight enough strength that he's breaking through the marketplace, shattering people's foods, causing just so much that he has to go before the king for sentencing. And I'll make
He
sure
doesn't
they
kill
let
anybody.
him. No killing, and I'll make sure they let him. He lets them catch him.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I can see everything he sees. But he is not my original copy. We're just I'm going to be telling you what's going on. As if I can see it in my head. And I'm just like, so I'm being dragged currently up to the king's altar. And he's asking me where the hell I came from and what gave me the right to start smashing up the marketplace. And I'm gonna be like, I'm here for Christopher Columbus. And he's gonna say, that buffoon too scared to sail the seas? I'm gonna be like, what do you mean? He'd be like, that buffoon came upon me and I had to banish him from England. Because I ordered
God.
him to go west to India, and he wouldn't do it because of the sea's treacherousness. If you ask me, a fucking coward. A bloody
bitch,
coward.
A bloody twat.
And I'm just relaying this to you, and you're like, oh fuck. And he's gonna be like,
Like,
but that's nothing to do with you. You will be spending life in prison.
dun dun dun.
For trying to attack the marketplace, destroying up thousands of dollars worth of stuff, and for mocking the king in his own palace.
Oh.
He's just throwing that charge on for no reason.
He's the king. He can do whatever
He's the
fuck
king.
he
It's a
wants.
fucking monarchy, yeah. So now I'm going to be getting dragged
He's the
away.
king.
We'll say that we're just outside a building where I'm being dragged away. We actually see my corpse guy being dragged away, and now at this point, I'm gonna reach for the guy's sword to try to break free.
Oh, why? Oh, okay.
Oh, the other character. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, the minute I touch his sword, he is going to fucking punch me in the face, pull out the sword and be like, you want this sword, huh? And he's gonna fucking put it through me. And be like, he never said you had to stay for life. He just said you got life. Might as well end that life now.
Damn.
And then it's just going to fall to the ground. And he's just going to walk away, and he's going to send a cleanup crew, but when the cleanup crew gets there, that guy is disintegrated, not even a blood pile. He just whisked away, disappeared. And I'm like, well, that got the job done. Now we know why Christopher Columbus doesn't want to fucking sail. At
He's
least.
a fucking bitch. That's exactly what I'm gonna say too. He's a fucking bitch.
This is scary.
I'm gonna be like, damn, England's fucking savage too. They just fucking killed my dude just because he reached for their sword.
Well,
Like, he already punched me down
that-
and had me. He could have just drugged me away. Or just gangster beat my ass, but instead he decided to just end me here and now.
he was not having none of those shits.
Considering I only got a 1 and he got an 89. He
Oh,
just
God,
fucking
yeah.
ended me right there. It was more than a punch. It was a punch, pull out the sword, and stab.
Just damn.
And I'm just like, fuck. So, at this point, maybe we should go to India and figure out where Christopher Columbus is. Meet up with the other guys.
I agree.
We're gonna search India everywhere. Cannot find them.
Uh-oh.
We set up meet spots, none of them are there. They're not at the ship, nowhere. I am going to go onto the ship and ask the AI
Yeah, same.
on the ship if there's any news. That shouldn't be hard to beat. Okay. There's going to be a newsletter that says there was a hanging in England that matches our description. One of them, an old newspaper of a hanging that happened. One of the most famous hangings happens in England, and we notice two of the people are them.
Of course.
We're like, oh,
So they wait. Did they just get hanged?
According to history, yes, they have been hung and killed in 1492. In, we'll say, 3 months' time. So in the next 3 months, they are going to be hung if we don't do something about it.
Oh God. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna ask the AI and see. If I can make any upgrades to my robotic hand to like be able to incapacitate somebody, like just by touching them, like a taser or something.
It's just a regular metal hand. It would take her months to be able to install something like that on the hand. So I mean, it can be done, but months without a hand doesn't sound very happy.
Yeah. Well, is there a replacement hand that I can use until the software's upload the hand I'm using now?
The way it works is it would upload and just be a thing. Like, it has to unlock the feature. Currently, you just have a basic hand feature. To unlock the feature, it goes through time. And it would take months for them to decode it and unlock that ability in that hand only. It would just shock things.
I asked the AI, is there a way I can use the time machine to go get that hand?
I'm just gonna look at you and be like, I travel through time. Just throwing that out. We don't really need a machine.
Can you go?
I could just go get that for you.
Yeah, that would be very appreciated.
You're gonna see me disappear, and then I'm going to appear. This is now 3 months in the future. We are just flying through the air, and I just appear out of nowhere. We'll say I had just gone to use the bathroom, but I then appear behind you, and I'm like, oh, other me's gone. Cool. I'll be like, hey, you got that hand done, I see.
Yeah. I know what this is. Yeah, here you go.
And then I'm gonna appear back to your past self. Hand it to you, it will change your future to where that future you already have the hand. Instead of waiting for the hand to get done, it was already done. And I'm just gonna hand you the hand like, here you go.
Thank you.
Your hand is gonna disappear. You're gonna be like, whoa. I'll be like, yep, that's what happens when time changes.
Okay.
Alright. Fuck, we got 3 months to change this shit.
Right.
I am going to go... We are going to go looking... We'll say we'll spend the first month looking again and still can't find them. And at that point, we're like, different approach. Let's make a plan. I'm going to suggest making a
What's
plan. Like, if it happens in 2 more months, since we know where they'll be, let's plan to break them out there. Since we know where and when they'll be.
Why don't we check the prison system?
We checked everywhere and cannot find them. Like, they're being held somewhere secret. Like, the king definitely doesn't want them found. I'll just say they're below the palace.
What could have they done?
We're gonna find a newspaper that shows 2 people as terrorists. India and England terrorists. Or England terrorists that fled into India. Was captured by India and exported back to England. We'll notice it is them. And they'll say that they can't figure out how, but Zoro got caught using her luck, but they don't know how she's doing it. They're like, somehow she's just fucking pocketing people and shit because she was trying to get, nowadays currency, because old currency ain't gonna work. Future currency is not working in the past. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
And then Pickle tried to help her by getting out with his jumper ability, but when he showed up, of course, Aaron's already working for British intelligence. If he's got the weapon, they got the weapon. He'll have gotten shot with the dampening beam just long enough to get dampening cuffs on both of them. And they're both sitting rotting in a cell.
Well, aren't we in the past?
Yes.
So they wouldn't have that.
Aaron built it. Oh.
Yes, but
right.
he put that in the future.
He built that in the future, yes. So theoretically, no, they wouldn't have gotten shot with it. We'll say that they did get caught somehow.
Let's just say someone snuck up on them and bonked them on the head real hard.
Yes, someone snuck up and bonked them on the head. And they're gonna wake up in a room. We'll say they're knocked out. They're drugged. That's how it is. They're gonna drug them to where they can't use whatever abilities it is that they have. I don't know how you guys did what you did, but you ain't gonna be doing it any longer. And they'll inject them with something and keep them all fucked up for months until they finally decide to execute them. We're gonna see a paper that just says execution set 2 months from now.
Shit.
Like, fuck, everything's going exactly like the AI said. Shit.
I want to ask the AI, hey, what is the best way to go about it? What's a plan that you predict without anybody dying?
They're gonna be like, calculations say uncertain.
Fuck. I'm going to talk to some rats to find them.
Oh?
And report back to me. I'm guessing a D100?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I have to get to that, the app. I got a 77.
The rats come back and tell you after a month of searching again, they cannot find it. They cannot find them anywhere. For some reason, we get in there and they're killing us. They're killing all of us when we try to go in the palace. They don't like rats. So we have 1 month left now, and we're looking at a paper that says 1 month till, spies die, or traitors, terrorists, that's what it was, terrorists, against England and India, die.
What's your powers again, Mark? Do you still have jumper?
Yes. But
Can't
if
you
I
just
jump
teleport
in,
to
I
them and teleport out?
could. I've never seen it. The way the jumper ability works is you can only go somewhere you remember.
Ah!
I could jump us back to England, no problem, sure.
But where are they? Are they in India or England?
They're in England. We need to make
Well, that's
a plan.
why we can't find them.
Yeah, we need to make a plan. I think we should wait until the day of their execution, since we know where and when they'll be there, and then, you know, that's where the plan actually begins, of breaking them free.
What's happening?
I agree.
I mean, so we're gonna zoom up to that day, and I'm gonna start by stopping time, because I feel like that's a great freezer, while holding you, so you also are unfrozen, and we're both walking around like, hey, this'll be easy.
Easy.
You're gonna see people slowly start moving again, and I'm gonna be like, what the hell? And I'm gonna look around and see that they have whatever drugs is in them, they're putting it in the air around us. So we're slowly losing our abilities. So things are, I'm slowly losing control on this time. At this point, they're like, no.
Okay, quickly.
Them.
Let's jump to the ship and get rebreathers to filter that shit out.
Fair. I mean, it would take time to make that shit though, and they're being executed like right now. We'll say they got Zoro up there right now, slowly putting it around her neck. I am at this point gonna go invisible as I can.
I'm going to call upon the biggest animals I can and start a stampede of, like, predators.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna call in, like, wolves and bears from the woods and shit.
Yeah,
to
shit
start
like that.
coming in and attacking.
Birds, rats,
We'll
everything.
say they show up to attack, but you are also one of the prey to them. That's your form of losing control of your animal control, because of the smell.
Fuck.
So they show up like, yes, master. Wait, who's our master again? Since we're here, let's eat people. So you just started.
I look at you and I'm like, get up into a high place. Get to a high place. Get to a high place.
I'm gonna attempt to jump us to a higher place. Let's see, that was a 9. Okay, that should be pretty easy to beat. 70. Alright, so I'm gonna jump us both to like a higher balcony off the area, and everyone's just like, whoa, what the hell? Because I was invisible. And mostly invisible. At this point, my time power is off. Like, it is gone. I cannot control it and my invisibility. So my time has now started again. And you just hear everyone screaming. They're like, oh my gosh, kill them before they're freed. And they're going to pull the lever, and Zoro's going to be falling from the neck, slowly dying.
Okay, do I have a knife on me? Or is there a knife around me?
I can't do anything because my time control's not working. It makes it really hard to do anything at this point. Nothing else would really help. I mean, my super strength, if I found a weapon, I could throw it and it might be hard enough.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
73. Alright, so I'm going to find a knife and I'm throwing, or a sword. I'm going to throw that bitch just good enough for Zora to stand on it so that she can breathe.
Oh, so you're pulling Captain
Some straight
Jack
Captain
Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow shit. At this point, picking up, I think I'll pick up another sword. No, because I'm invisible. Then they'll know where I'm at. That's probably not a good idea. Fuck. I'm so powerless. Even with all the powers I have, I can't really
you
do
lost
anything.
control.
I can't do time control at all. I've lost complete control of time. I can't stop nothing.
Right.
Like, this is it. There's no redos, no restarts. I can't go back and save us, nothing. If I die, that's it. There is no restarts. I'm lucky I'm invisible right now.
Not even time boom?
I'm just dug down to where nobody can see.
Bears and the wolves will be eating a bunch of people, bunch of soldiers and shit. Bunch of soldiers will be coming after us. I mean,
You're invisible and I'm hidden, so.
I'm gonna, instead of being invisible, I'm gonna use the Hulk transformation and become a completely different person, basically. And, like, just let Hulk do his thing, I guess.
I'm just gonna be like, okay, Hulk, I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way.
Well, regardless of what the second dice was, I got a 70-something. I fucking dropped the other one. There it is. Reroll. 79. Okay. So Hulk's gonna immediately feel my pain and be like, no way I'm letting Zorro die. And he's gonna jump over there and just fucking straight rip that board. Just completely punch the board so she falls. And pulls the thing around her neck off. And gives her the takes the sword, cuts the fucking shit for her, gives her the sword. And it's like, we get out of here, fast, or die, will.
I grab Pickle and I just start making a fucking beeline. I'm just dipping.
Would they let her go? They let Pickle go. They let a bunch of other people go. Being hung. At this point, Pickled is slowly turning blue. Seconds from just done.
Oh,
and I only was able to throw the sword at Zorro, and now Hulk only cares about her. He don't give a fuck about Pickle.
So is Pickle dead?
I mean, trying to think. I can't help him. I legitimately have done everything I can.
I want to go down there as quickly as I can, pick up a sword, cut him down, catch him, and run.
Let's see. You have detachable limbs, but you don't have the super strength to throw one of your limbs to cut it. Theoretically, you could have done that, but no. You can't control animals. At this point, the animals have gone complete berserk. You've lost all form of control on animals. And all you have is life feeder, detachable limbs, and we'll see your merging isn't seeming to work either.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there's no way we could get to him in time. He's dead. He's dead.
Damn.
We're gonna say that when he fell, he broke his neck. So that way,
damn, that just
by
means
the time we
Pickle's
went
gonna
over
be
there,
so pissed.
by the time we went over there to save him, we're like, Pickle, and we realized after, you went up there to cut the thing, you cut him down and shit, after we killed all the guards, and he's laying there, and you're like, oh, his neck's broke. No, he was dead instantly. We never had a shot. We never had a chance.
Damn.
Well, Pickle's gonna be upset.
I feel so bad.
At this point, only your life feeder works. You can no longer detach your limbs. And for me...
Is there something alive near me? And can I transfer the essence from that to Pickle?
In me, all I can be is the Hulk, basically. So I'm just gonna grab you and jump really, really fucking high.
I take that as a no. You
to get the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna be crying as we're going up. He was my best friend.
We're gonna land in the water, and when you guys come swimming out, I'm just gonna be all, and I'm back to human form, like, fuck, and I'm just gonna fall, torn up clothes and shit, like, what happened?
Well,
I blacked out. I don't
Pickle's
remember.
dead.
Me and him are two different people.
Well, Pickle's dead.
I'm just gonna hit my
Save
knees
Zoro.
and start crying instantly.
Exactly, because he was the first person that we all met up with.
He was our best
He's the one
friend.
that had the hotel.
I can't believe it.
No, was that
For him
me?
just to get hung in 1492.
Right.
Oh, this is so fucked up. Like, we're
We-
not
we
on the
need to
ship,
ask the Bureau.
we're by our ship, though, and we're gonna say that we get a tap on our shoulder. It's Christopher Columbus.
I stand up immediately, grab him by his shirt, lift him up, and like, this is your fault. You will rectify this. You are going to sail the seas, you little fucking bitch.
He's gonna be like, I was scared. I was scared. I thought I had a woman who was pregnant, and I didn't want to lose her and all that. My kids, well, it turns out it's not my kids. So
And
I'll be sailing after all.
yes,
If I
I
can.
understand all that.
But we have to convince
not
the
if.
king, because the king has him as a traitor. He'll be hung on the spot. He's like, if you guys could help me, I've seen what incredible things you could do. I just saw that guy untransformed from whatever he was. If you could help me get back on track.
Well, I mean, that's one of those possible for me.
I have luck, so if I talk to the king... Oh, but then again, he thinks I'm dead, so I can't talk to the king. Fuck.
He never saw my face.
Well, Zoro, we have Zoro, and she has luck. Oh, but they were gonna kill her. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Ooh, I go into the ship and I ask them, hey, I asked the AI, can you make a mask that can change your face?
Yes.
Put that shit
It's an
on.
inhibitor. They call it an inhibitor. You put it on your head and it can make you look like somebody else. I'm just gonna have it make me look like some random jabroni, but somebody high up who would be
Make
able to
yourself
get...
look like a knight.
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself look like one of the knights, knock one of the knights out with my super strength, and then go in and convince the king, which will set everything back on course. But when we get on the ship, it's gonna say that it's a 10 now.
A what?
A level
10?
10 acronism. It went from an 8 to a 10.
Damn.
It went from 7 to 8 and then 8 to 10.
Well, yeah, because we've
We're
been
like, wait,
fucking a
he's
lot
back.
of shit up.
And we're like, wait a minute, but he's back on course. I don't get it. And we're going to see that the timeline shows that Pickle did die, but everyone else somehow made it out. And it was known as the England hanging massacre.
So half the people that need to be hung didn't get hung, so it altered everything. Damn.
Oh
y'all
no,
really fucked.
only a few made it out. Most of the people that had to be hung still got hung, but a few people did get out.
Okay, so I need to go and kill those people, okay.
No, those guys do not matter. The biggest problem is we are currently facing a level 10 anachronism, and it's going to say that it was reported that Christopher Columbus died shortly after he set sail in a storm. Sailed to the bottom of the sea, they assumed, because he never came back.
That little pussy.
He never
He
came
ran
back
away.
from where he was supposed to go. And that means America was never found.
Oh,
So now
that's-
I feel like we're gonna have to go on the ship with this motherfucker Make sure he carries his duties.
Okay, so as I get on the ship with him, I walk over to him, I put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm like, is there any of your crew that's very dispensable right now?
We don't have to kill anybody. Like, once we get on the ship and take off, we could just be ourselves. No one would notice.
Yeah, I want to look him in the eyes, and I'm going to tell him, if you try to run away...
Christopher Columbus would know exactly who we are.
I'm gonna talk to him in his bed, Captain Cadden.
He's gonna be like,
and I'm gonna be like, you try to run away.
I don't want to run away. I'm not trying to. That's why I'm on this ship. We've already taken off. We're heading off for the New World. You're with me. If you think I'm gonna run, stay with me, and you'll see.
I am. And if the instant you try, I will kill you. Do your duty, and you won't have to worry about me.
Alright, we are going to start heading west. We'll say like a 2-month journey until we hit what we feel is India. But it is not.
It's not.
And we're going to be like, wait a minute, it says that he died in a fucking storm, but no storm ever occurred.
That's on the way back, maybe?
Something's fishy.
When we get there and we land, a bunch of arrows come flying, our crew starting to get mowed down. It's just you, me, and Christopher Columbus at this point. And they are gonna go, we'll see a bunch of Indians come up, knocking all 3 of us out. And bringing us off our ship, stealing all our cargo, everything.
Okay.
And we are gonna wake up tied to a tree, getting ready to be executed. And they burn people alive, so...
I summon 14 bears to my aid, to our aid.
You're okay. Roll D100.
98.
Alright. 12 bears are gonna come rolling up in this bitch. Or we'll say 10 bears. And they are gonna get mowed down by the massive army of the Indians. And they're gonna look over at you and be like, Witch! Shaman! Shaman! And they're gonna come up and knock you out. And start putting on that fucking shit that dampens your powers. Just on you, though.
Wait,
on your tree.
You have access
so
to that?
on your tree, you're just gonna be like, oh fuck, because they have the drugs going up in the air above your nose, where you have no choice but to breathe it in, and it's just dampening your power hardcore. I'm gonna be like, probably not the right move, Stony. Yet you would probably reply with like, yeah, man, fucked up.
Yeah, man. Oh, fuck. It's just, the drug is just pure opium.
I am gonna... okay, I am going to mimic the tree when they're not looking. I'm gonna try to mimic the substance of the tree
Smart
so I can phase
motherfucker.
through it and escape. And it's not gonna go off. Fuck.
That was a
Not
good
smart
idea.
at all. It was a good idea, but it didn't work. And the chieftain's gonna come over and be like, why are you shaking? I'll be like, but in his language, I'm not gonna understand what he's saying, and I'm just gonna look down, and he's gonna crack me with his staff, and I'm just gonna spit blood out and be bleeding down the side of my head. Like, wow, this shit sucks.
Can I make a coherent, sentence at all right now?
Not super well, but Christopher Columbus, we're both gonna look over. He has just gotten gangster beat up. He's barely hanging on as they have him completely
He's
tied.
just in
Like, they beat the
there in a
fucking
fucking
shit out of
bloody
him.
mess.
Yeah, he's a bloody mess. They don't even have him tied up. He's so fucked up he can't get up. He's so
Oh
fucked up.
god.
And they're planning on sacrificing us all. The next morning, we're gonna wake up and they're gonna be they'll be dragging us away, tied with ropes. And we're gonna see a cliff where we fall and there's a bunch of fire. Just a bunch of fucking wood they lit on fire. It's a fire pit. We'll say 50 feet deep at least. Straight fire. And they're like, jump! Jump! So we're assuming they're saying jump. And they're poking us with sticks, trying to get us to get closer in, and spears and shit. Whole fucking army.
Try to convey that we come in peace and that we are their gods.
Nope.
You are disrespecting your own gods.
They can't understand you.
They can't understand us.
God damn it!
None of us speak Indian, bro. None of us have universal language.
Zora's not with us. Fuck.
No. Zoro stayed on the ship.
Can I whip a joint out? I just turn
You can
around
pull
and I'm
one
like,
out of your
I put up a
ship.
finger.
You could pull one out of your ship, or out of your shirt, and then
Yes.
I could like mimic the heat in the air, or the fire, and light your joint for you, and they'll just be like, huh?
I look at the teeth and I'm like, you wanna hit this dude? He's like, oh, like I motion, hey, you wanna smack this dude? Oh god, 32!
He is not gonna want to hit your joint. Damn, he's not gonna want to hit anything. He is super on the execution style. I'm going to.
The most difficult countries you can play. Supremacy 1914. When you start a new match,
Hey, Mark.
1914, the whole world is against you.
Do you
I'm
wanna
gonna jump
merge?
back to the ship.
Choosing Chile as a starting point is a special.
Bring it with you!
I got a fucking 100, Richard. Look at that shit.
All sides.
I got a fucking 100.
This means you are
So I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck, they're gonna kill us? Dude, gone.
makes it difficult because Cuba
In a freak out, and you're gonna be like,
God,
no!
I'm just you.
And they're gonna be all like, oh, shaman, shaman, shaman.
Oh my god, that's so racist.
And they're pushing you even closer. Now you're on the verge of literally just falling in. Like half your foot is already fallen in. Of both feet.
I call upon a giant bird that I can ride
Okay, well,
and jump on it.
Hopefully I don't get another 100. That would suck.
76.
The bird is going to swoop down. You're gonna miss the bird, and you're gonna fall in the pit.
Fuck.
You're gonna be
No!
falling into the pit.
Is
You're
there
gonna
enough
hit the-
time for it to swoop back to get me?
No, it took off. Like, everybody
No.
freaked out when they saw it and started throwing spears at it and shit, so it took off.
I want to call another one.
There's not enough
While
time.
I'm
It's gonna
falling,
hit the
come pick
ground
me
and
up.
your body is going to burn. Your body's going to begin to burn and you're going to be screaming at this point.
Well, at
Immediately
least
half
I'm
health
still
loss.
alive.
Let's see.
'Cause
what
of
kind
my
powers
pinky.
You got. Yeah,
I
you
took
did.
my pinky off.
You took your pinky off.
That's
Oh,
why I did
shit.
that. That's
Oh,
why I
shit.
did that.
Okay, yeah, they're going to literally just keep pouring gas down on you too, to guarantee that you burned enough bones. And then
Okay, I
you know,
ripped my
absolutely
arm off
nothing.
and tried to yeet it.
Okay. Richard. Roll D100. Richard.
Oh god, 17. I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, I got a 70, bro. You're fucked. You burn to
fucked.
absolute. You're gonna throw an arm up and they're gonna be like, ah, and they're gonna fucking kick it back down in the pit and it'll burn.
Damn it.
You're like, fuck.
Well, is there like a homing thing on my robot?
As you burn into nothingness, you're gonna become your little pinky, and you're gonna see yourself just sitting on that, and you'll be like, oh. And then Zoro's gonna walk up and be like, oh no, looks like something didn't go good because his finger's wobbling. I've never really seen it do that before. That's weird. Well, let's run a scan on it. And they're gonna get plugged in. They're gonna run a scan and scan you off of your finger. Your finger will wither away, as it can't live for very long, and you will now be inside of the AI mainframe.
Fucking bet. I want a robotic body that I can, have powers with. Fuck.
Uh-huh. It is going to take we'll say, they can get you in an organic robot body, which is just a body that has blood and stuff in it. So
Okay, so I'm like riding.
It is able to get powers. They can, and your pinky, instead of withering away, we'll say your pinky is just one little piece of it. Because of that little pinky, it allows you to morph into that portion of whatever's human parts they found to mix with it. So now you are a RoboCop, basically.
So I still have my detachable ability. Do I have my other abilities too?
You have no parts. You have no powers. The only thing you have is a gun on the side, a machine gun that pops out the side of your left arm. But you are
Okay, well,
alive.
can I take serums?
Yes, because you are half human. But that means you can
Okay,
only hold
bet.
5 most
I don't care.
before your machine would overload.
What happened?
Wait, does that mean since I'm half machine that I have 100% chance to get them all?
You have
Some
a
half
100.
machine?
No, it's still the same. No, there's just the half machine would stay alive. Your body part would die, so you would still live, but you would lose all your powers that the human part of you gave you.
Okay.
So roll a D100, and you can get 2 serums. Roll a D100, and they'll be guaranteed.
Wait,
I got a 17.
Alright, you'll use it, pass out. We'll say you don't pass out, because you're half robot.
Half robot.
And now you will have super intelligence.
Lucky.
Okay, I have super... Wait, is that the ability I got from the serum?
Yes. So your intelligence went from 42 to 100 instantly.
Okay.
Like, you're a fucking
Welcome
know-it-all.
to the club.
You and fucking...
Okay.
Yeah. You and fucking Aaron
I wanna
are
take
super
another serum.
intelligent.
Hey, I am as
Alright.
well. I have 82.
Roll another D100.
Give me 1 second, I have to do some stuff.
Super
for my little brother
intelligence
real
is a
quick.
little
Oh,
more than 100, though. It's like 150. You have, like, intelligence from out of this world. Whereas Aaron's
Okay.
got this world's max intelligence he could possibly have.
Alright, rolling the D... 62!
Alright.
Please be Life Eater. If I get Life
No,
Eater again,
this
I'm
is gonna be fun. You're gonna get reality warping.
Fuck yeah!
So you get pretty much one of the Infinity Stones. Infinity Stone. Wow, that's lucky.
Yes, but the only thing with reality warping is it's super unstable. Like, if it goes off, it's OP. If it doesn't, you could become a cow. And then you wouldn't even be able to... You'd have to click your hoofs together to become something else.
So what you're
yeah.
saying is that if
Hey,
it doesn't
be
go
back.
off, there is a chance that he could warp a huge chunk of himself just elsewhere.
Yeah, and then he would just fall over dead. There's tons of different possibilities. He would most likely turn himself into like a flower or a butterfly and start flying away, or an ant. a queen ant or a bumblebee or something. You know, he would turn himself into something like absolutely stupid and ridiculous. Like, oh,
Okay.
fuck. But if it goes off,
the
it could
Okay,
be
I want-
insane.
In a part of his body.
I want to upgrade my mechanical body to withstand anything and more weaponry.
You could warp your body into straight titanium, or you could just warp your body back into your human form.
Hey, sorry guys, I need
Because you
help
do
on-
have your pinky for DNA, you could just reproduce it and
See you
become
later.
yourself
Well, would I still
again.
have my old abilities as well?
No, you would have your current abilities, but you'd be human. You'd be back to Stony again. You'd be like, I'm alive! Hey! Somehow.
Okay, I could do that,
Yes.
but what I want to do, I make a serum. I want to invent a serum that has a 100% chance for a third. Only for a third.
You would have to warp the serum, and if it successfully warped, it could go off, yeah.
Oh, no, I
But
mean
if
with
it
my
didn't,
intelligence,
it would
just working with
guarantee-
science.
Yeah, if it didn't, though, you would die.
Right.
It would be an all in or all out. So if you do this,
what you're
and
saying
you
is
don't
what
roll
was
good
done,
enough,
John.
you will die instantly. Or the serum will work its amazing wonders, because again, reality warping, what you need to use with your intelligence, is unstable. And
Is-
you
is there a
just
way
got this
I can-
ability. You have no idea really how to use it either, so it's super unstable.
So if I work on it long enough, I'll be able to do it better.
Yes, but I would still roll either way. I would just roll and see what happens. Fuck it. I need a lighter.
Because if it doesn't go right, you never know. You could be teleported to fucking Jupiter.
Yeah.
Right. I want to make a nano suit film, basically like a suit that's super thin to where nobody can see, to protect my organic side.
Okay. I mean, theoretically, yes, you could warp that. A nice titanium
build it.
armor suit.
I want to build it with my intelligence, scientifically.
With your intelligence, you could just warp it into creation.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
If it went off, roll a D100. I'll probably roll low anyway. Yep.
74.
I got a 33, so. It warps into creation, and you're like, oh, cool. Fuck it. And titanium
Okay.
is pretty strong. Like, strongest known element on Earth, so.
I want to make a ray that doesn't kill you, but sends you to where the Bureau took me. Hell.
You would have to warp a gun that would be a time gun, where you could shoot it and it would send them to the Time Bureau. Which
I want to
theoretically you
do
could
it.
do if you roll. Go ahead and roll.
I got 52.
Alright, you are going to try and warp a gun, and the moment you try to warp the time power into it, you're going to warp the time power, and you're just going to find yourself fall over, and you are now a pistol. You successfully created it,
God
but
damn
you
it.
turned yourself into it. You're like, oops, now I am the time
Whoa.
gun. Fuck.
Fuck. Okay, well, I want to go back to normal.
Alright, you have to warp yourself back to normal. Roll a D100.
78.
You're adorable. You're now adorable. Like, oh, fuck. Ah. Time tastes disgusting.
Right.
Now what? Stoney's like, fuck, I don't know, man.
Okay, I want to spend some time. I want to spend some time working on my powers working on my strength, and building up an arsenal with my intelligence to, help protect myself, make shields for everybody, and shit like that.
Alright, so you'll basically be building weapons and stuff for the...
Yeah,
comes to
R&D,
be-
basically.
Yeah, the resistance here that we're gonna try to make. Because at this point, I mean, they feel like they killed you, the Indians killed you, and they're, about to, we'll say they killed Columbus, but we can always go back in time to that moment and try to save him.
Yeah, right.
So now that we know what we're facing, I say we go do that. Let's get this fucking motherfucker. I'm just gonna walk up and be like, hey, can anyone cut these ropes? Have these Zoro will cut my ropes, and I'll be like, hey, Stony, sorry for dipping on you, buddy. I mean, at least you got a better body and some cooler powers. Though, the life feed thing was pretty cool.
Can't you just bring that person back? Can't you just bring that version of me back?
I mean, you could, but this version of you would disappear. Some things are set in stone. Okay. There are some things that time won't allow us to change.
Damn.
Like Christopher Columbus has to be changed or it will cause a ripple in time. So great.
Right.
They don't care about our own personal vendettas. We can only go where the time says we can. If we try to go anywhere else, they can shut us down right there and go, nope, you're not going there. That's not where I told you to go. You're coming back to the Time Bureau for questioning now. And you're like, fuck. Alright. What to do? I mean... I mean, now we're on the ship. We would have to go back in time again to that spot. And we would just be watching you get kicked off onto the pit. And your arm would come out and they'd be kicking it back in like, ugh. The hell? That's fucking weird. That ain't never happened before, basically, in their own language. And we're just behind the army and everything. And they're about to go for Columbus now.
Okay, so since I'm so smart, can I understand what they're saying?
Yes. Now that you are so smart, you would be able to understand old languages. Not alien, but old languages, like, Indian.
Okay.
So you would be able to tell them, they'd be like, now we get rid of the other filthy pilgrim.
Do I have enough firepower to just eliminate the entire army?
I mean, if your reality warping went off, you could just make Christopher Columbus appear next to us on the ship, and then we could just take where he needs to go.
Or you can just warp there, get him, and jump back.
I could jump and grab him and jump back. If it went off, I'll try. 70, oof, that's gonna be hard to beat. Oh, it was a 7, my bad. Alright, I'm gonna jump, grab Christopher Columbus, and just appear at the ship like that was easy. Why didn't we do that in the first place? And we're gonna put him back where he was supposed to be on the way back. We'll see the records are once again saved. America was founded and everything right when it was supposed to. But there is another anachronism.
Okay, I want to take a third serum.
Okay, you're gonna take a third serum. Roll the D100.
Got 64.
It does not kill you. Roll again. Let's see what you get.
I got a 1.
You got a 1. That's hilarious. So now you have absorption.
Yes.
You can absorb other people's abilities, but you can only hold 5 because without exploding your robot form.
Okay. Okay.
And you can't absorb absorbed powers. They have to be like their original power. It has to be an original power they didn't acquire. So you couldn't take all the powers I have, like copy them. But you say you were around Zoro, yes, you could. She has invisibility, luck, and that's it. So you could snag those if you wanted. Because those are her original powers. Pickled is dead, so it is just us 3 currently. So the question is, do you want invisibility and luck? One or the other, whatever. You have 3 powers.
I want luck.
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna absorb luck. And that works for money purposes. Like heavy money purposes, millionaire style. Which really does
I'm
help
sorry, I missed everything you just said because my mom was talking.
You have luck. When it comes to luck, it's more towards money, scratch-off tickets, Powerballs. Basically, you'll never need money again.
Okay, can I use the luck ability for a serum?
I mean, you could use it to not die taking a serum, but you would still get a random power. You wouldn't know what your genetics have.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like,
And it
I
would
just
be
have
your
an up
fifth power.
chance.
You would be your max.
Right.
Then yes.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that.
Roll D100.
64.
You now have X-ray vision.
Ooh, that's actually true.
Anything that isn't lead, you can see right through. You can see if people's bones are broke, anything. You could see through the city and see where exactly commotion is, stuff like that.
Right, with the luck, can I use that with my warping ability to make it a, less unpredictable?
Instead of 2, if it goes bad, you could re-roll 1 time.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool. That's really good. Alright. Alright. Okay, I want to work on basically R&D and my powers, basically. Wait, does the Time Bureau have a like a time chamber where time stops for everyone else except me?
In the Time Bureau, they work outside of time, and when you're in the time ship, you work outside of time.
Okay, so theoretically, I can spend 5 years in the time chamber and get my abilities good.
Alright. We will be going to Anachronism 10. It's already a 10, and they need it immediately. We are gonna, when we head back, we're gonna see that it says that dinosaurs took over. They never died, so because they never died, humans did not have as many numbers. I mean, it changed everything. Wars, everything.
Okay, I have...
And we're going to the Paleozoic era. Cambrian period, which is 4,600 million years ago. $4,600 million BC.
Okay, so before we leave, can I develop a nuke powerful enough to just get rid of the dinosaurs?
I mean, you could make a nuke, but you'd have to make a bunch of nukes and set them to go to specific spots, blowing them up. But yeah, we could.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we do work outside of time.
Exactly.
Alright, so we are gonna do that. We're gonna show back up, or we're gonna show up at the, era. Dinosaurs running around everywhere. Luckily, we're in the middle of a field where there are no meat eaters. What are we doing?
Start planting.
Yep, at this point, we're just gonna let the nukes go off, get back in the ship and bounce, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna bounce, and
Easiest way.
they're gonna say that it has been it is a 12 acronym now, which is world ending.
Wait, I have a question.
They're like, I don't
Good
know
idea,
what.
huh?
They're gonna be like, outside of time, the AI is gonna be like, I don't know what we did, but apparently, blowing it up made the Earth uninhabitable for so long that life never existed. So we're like,
Yeah, okay.
from all the radiation killing everything.
So we have to think of something else.
So we're gonna have to go back in time, stop our old selves. Be like, no, that's a dumb idea, go back. And then we're gonna disappear and and we'll be ourselves that saw our future selves come and be like, hey, by the way, that was a bad idea. And we're gonna be like, oh, okay, I guess we're not gonna set these nukes off then. Put them back on the ship. Dematerialize them, whatever. Fuck. So nuking is not going to work.
I want to find the original asteroid and hook a rocket to it to hit the Earth.
I mean, we could fly through space and try to find the thing and shoot the thing on the asteroid. Try to have the asteroid go back to Earth. I mean, if that sounds like a good idea, I mean, we should run it.
If you could pick one.
Yeah, I say we should do that.
Alright, our future selves are gonna come back and be like, watch out, don't do that, wait, no, that's worse than before. So much worse. It destroys the whole planet instantly. Like, oh,
It's how?
and we're like, but how? It said a meteor destroyed them.
Was it too big? Was it going too
Apparently.
fast?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're not meteor experts, so we fucked it up somehow. So that plan is gonna work because we don't know enough about meteors to do that.
I'm gonna study up on meteors and the history of how the dinosaurs died, see how big it was, see how fast it was going, and all that.
You are going to get all the research done. We're going to go back and we're going to try it again. And it's going to be what we see as the perfect size meteor. Like, oh my gosh, like just like from Legend. We're going to sit and wait to see what happens. It's going to hit the Earth's going to explode.
God damn it.
And we're going to go back in time. Do over again, basically, ourselves telling us, don't fucking do it. We disappear, we become our old selves, and we're like, okay, so that didn't work. Why isn't this working? This is very odd. Maybe we should go into the atmosphere and try to figure out what's going on. And maybe just stay here a few years and figure it out or something.
Maybe it's not the right time period for it to hit yet.
True, but what would the anachronism here be? I mean, if it didn't hit...
I want to ask the AI what the anomaly is.
They're saying apparently an asteroid isn't what actually killed the dinosaurs. So we're just like, huh, interesting. So if that didn't kill the dinosaurs, what killed the dinosaurs? What set them to the next period, the Triassic period? Because if they don't, then the Triassic period never happens, and all these old dinosaurs just keep evolving into great monsters that kill all the human race. And we can't have that, so...
Right.
Huh. What? We need to look around. Figure out what exactly kills them.
What exactly kills them?
We are gonna see a man and a woman walking. We're gonna be notice a man and a woman walking and be like, huh, that's odd. I don't remember people being
That's
alive
very odd.
at this point. Okay. I mean, I would ask the AI, and the AI would be like, there's no record of anybody, of these people ever. No one who looks like that. No one. No one in history ever. No, nothing.
I asked the AI, are these people mentioned in the Bible?
She's gonna be like, I have no idea. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck, what are we gonna do? We're gonna suddenly appear next to them. And they're gonna be like, hello, how did you get here?
We're wondering the same about you.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, what he said. And they're gonna be like, we've always been here. What about, how did you guys get here? I can sense future aura much further than now. Huh, you guys must have finally figured it out, huh? You've got tons of time energy hanging off of you guys. And you, he's gonna point at you.
Yeah, we're here to
like,
fix
He's gonna be like, I can tell you. You control time, don't you? You're more than just surrounded by time. I can sense it inside you. I'm gonna be like, whoa. That's fucking, that's pretty crazy. A man is gonna walk up behind those two. He's gonna be like, who are these guys, children? And I'm just gonna, like, say my name, I guess. Be like Bilbo?
I'm gonna be like, hello, my name is... I'm gonna say, hello, my name is, Lord Stonus, the Harbinger of Stone.
He's gonna
I
look
am
at
from
you.
the future.
He's gonna look at you and be like, you're only half truth. Come on now, Ian. And you're
Fuck out of here, don't use my government.
You're Stony. He's gonna be like, Stony. Come on now. You're no knight. There's no Stonus. There's no extra name. He's gonna start telling you about your parents, how they met, how they had you, all that. He's gonna be like, I was a rhetorical question. I know exactly who you two were. And now I know I can't trust you. You haven't learned a thing. He's gonna wave his hand and you're gonna disappear. You are gonna flat out disappear for the moment. And I'm just gonna be like, Stony! And he's gonna be like, I already knew the truth. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, kinda heard that before. You're not really... Who are you? Wait a fucking minute. I don't think I've actually asked you who you are. And he's gonna... And they're both gonna be like, hey, we don't cuss in the presence of the Lord. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, Lord. Oh my gosh. I have no right to even be in front of you. I'm not worthy. He's gonna be like, you're worthy. Your other guy, almost. He'll get there. And one day he'll see me again. I know it. I know all things. I'm gonna be like, so where did you send him? He's gonna be like, home. where he belongs, with no memory of the Time Bureau at all. And they will no longer seek him out. Like, okay, fair, at least he's safe, that's good to know. It's gonna be like, I added a little something to him. I think he'll like it. I'm gonna be like, oh, really? Like, okay, cool. Do I get to know? No. Do not ask thee of the Lord what you do not need.
Well,
no. I'm gonna be like, well, fuck.
Can I build a time machine to get back to this exact time in space and time?
He is going to touch my shoulder, both of their shoulders, and a fucking meteor is gonna come down, crash the Earth, and the Earth will not explode. Everything will go as planned. And I'm gonna be like, but, and he's gonna be like, only God can perform these miracles. And I'm like, you're almighty. And I am gonna be taken to the Golden Gates. The music's so perfect right now. And at this point, he's going to be like, you have a choice. You can go back, fight what's coming, or you can join me and live here forever with a life that you always wanted. I'd be like, oh, so what you're asking is, do I want to die? I guess I'll live in heaven. He's gonna touch me and pull my soul from my body. My body will fall. And he will put me in a new body. A body made special by him. He'll be like, you'll notice you have all your powers. And now you can hold as many as you want. But, you know, you're also dead. So. And I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, well, I don't plan on leaving heaven, so I think I'm gonna just chill here for a long time. Alright, Stony, you're gonna wake up and realize that you are full. You are like full human at this point.
Oh, so do I still have the powers that I had?
Yes. Your powers are still there. And you're gonna have a crazy dream.
Okay. I guess I'm going to
You're gonna wake up in a deep sweat and your arms are gonna be hanging off the bed. Like all the way to the floor, way longer than natural. And you're gonna be like, so I'm human, my arms have hit the fucking stretched to the floor, and you're gonna realize that your dream was a sign that God has given you elasticity.
So I have 6 powers now.
And has not allowed you to die. Because he turned you human, you can hold 10 powers. But he is giving you the, basically, you know, the gum fruit. Except swimming all that. And you're just gonna pull them back up to you, like, freaking out, like, oh, fuck! And it's just gonna suck your arms back in, like, oh, shit!
It's alright. So, what's the powers that I have now? I have elasticity.
Superintelligence, reality warping, absorption, luck, X-ray vision, and elasticity.
Okay. I'm gonna take some time to learn my powers. Like, a few years.
Fair. Fair. I mean,
Well, first I'm gonna hit the lottery, win that, and then
fair, and become a, you'll become a millionaire, go into hiding, learn your powers. You'll be 2 years in the future. Meanwhile, since you are now back on the timeline, we're gonna also say, for Zoro's sake, she watched God touch me and I just disappear, and then he appears on the ship, touches her, she appears, sees my dead body, and sees me walking through the gates. And that is where her story will take place. Because I cannot make a very big choice for her. This is literally saying, do you want your character to die, yes or no? It's considered one of the good endings.
Ending.
Hey, Matthew, I got a question real quick. What is, why did you put shut up in the
I
probation
forgot he
chat?
was still in here. Lava's just killing it in this bitch. Let's go. Lava's here just listening to it out. Alright, so this goes back to Eren and Ren now. Since you are back on timeline. For 2 years, Eren and Ren will also be learning their powers to the max. Pushing themselves to find out what their limits are, what they can and can't do. Stony, you'll be 33 years old. Ren doesn't actually age because he's a fucking robot. But Eren is now 20.
He's not a robot just yet.
Oh yeah, he's not even a robot just yet. But I mean, within the few years, you guys would have figured it out.
I mean, it already has. He just hasn't transferred himself into said robot.
True. So he's just
Because it
gonna
hasn't
be
been
waiting.
perfected.
Yeah. He's gonna be waiting while you're perfecting it. And you have your shit to the max. Like, you know how to fully go gas, mist, all that shit. Any gas of your choice. You could be like, I'm just suffocating gas, you're dead. And it's like, yeah,
Or I see the
yes
judge
they
and
are.
I decide to recreate one of the most popular people back in World War II.
I mean, you are the gas chamber, technically. It's kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But we are now 12 years and 78 days into the start of this D&D, since D&D started in-game time. Alright, at this point, you learned a lot, Stony. All your powers up to the max, Eren and them too. Except Ren's still deciding if he wants to join the robot, and Eren's still trying to perfect this robot. So what are you doing, Stony? Stony! I'm just gonna be sitting in heaven, I guess, watching this shit go down.
What shit go down?
I mean, I can't see the future, but I'm just watching all of you guys play your parts. God's just like, look at these certain people. They'll play big parts in what's to come. Don't blink or you'll miss it. And I'm gonna be like, alright, okay. Fair.
Is there anything that I can do?
I mean, you could do anything. I mean, right now you just were, going to work every day to finish the suit, and, it's kinks and all that out for Ren, but other than that, I mean, you could really do whatever you want.
True.
I mean, you could become you could become you could become gas and just go rob banks and shit if you really wanted to. You could probably get away with it.
Bitch, if I was gonna do anything evil, I would probably do it to one of yous.
Oh, okay, fair.
Because it's not, he had a powerful character, he died, I'm giving him a second chance. If he fucks it up, that's his fault. That's all I'm doing, give him a second chance.
Okay, so to spice your story up, we're gonna say a few men in suits show up at your work while you're working. And they're gonna be like, it says that, let's just say we know. We have the highest clearance all the way up to the highest level, and we know what you're doing. And we do not want you to bring back Fury. He will wreak havoc upon this planet.
No, don't worry, I have plans for him. You see that little doll over there? That's for him, these are for you. Trust is. It's gonna be funny.
It's in your room. Yep.
Trust me.
It's in your room, go check.
Plus, who the fuck do you even think you are? Men in Black?
They're gonna be like, well, sorta. We're actually from a place called the Time Agency. Ask Coraline. Go. Alright, so you're gonna...
Why does that sound so familiar?
They're gonna be like, we'll show you familiar. They're gonna put a screen flasher thing, a little flash gun. That's what they call it, and it does like a little flash of a camera, wipes your short-term memory, and you're gonna start blinking, and you're gonna see yourself sitting on a ship. Like, what the hell? How did I get here?
Excuse me? Anyone here?
You are going to find... you're gonna find a bunch of agents who are running the ship, and they're gonna be like, hey, it's one of our newest recruits. Back, huh? Let me guess, you just got out of the flash gun phase, huh? Yeah, that shit sucks. Most people puke.
Recruits?
Yeah, well, we couldn't
I don't
have...
even know who you are.
They're gonna be like, we couldn't have you building a body for Ren. We couldn't have you bringing Fury back. We're sorry, we couldn't have you do that,
God.
and we...
You don't realize how the machines work, do you?
We want your talents to be put more to use here. Unlimited amount of resource, money, outside of time.
But listen,
you could
here,
help
my good
us.
Sirs, mans, whatever the fuck you want to be called. These machines have specific uses. The newer variants, when you go into one, you cannot leave it till it's destroyed. So I'm making an immortal one that cannot be destroyed, and I'm putting him in it.
Yes, but his body is made of kryptonite, which could kill Superman if you got a hold of him, along with power dampening
If he's
power.
a tiny ass doll, then you just put him in containment. There we are, problem solved.
Theoretically, yes. And to be honest, we've already done it. They're gonna pull a cage out and be like, this is why we came and took you away. Because what you do actually comes to fruition. And Ren's gonna be sitting there bitching, like, hey, motherfucker, you said I'd be invincible, what the hell?
You are invincible. Just you're extremely fucking small and soft. Don't put him towards. Don't.
Technically, he could live forever, the doll, yes, but the doll can be destroyed. And they're like, we're just not destroying it because we have him contained and we do not want him loose upon the world. And they are going to take him out a portal door, the portal will close behind him, and they're going to put him in a very deep time dungeon.
Wait. I'm just saying this
Yeah,
now.
that's Coraline.
Don't put him near water. All the things that I've built are extremely vulnerable to most types of the most water.
I'm like,
So I wouldn't
okay,
recommend putting him near water.
good to know, good to know. They're going to be like, so do you want to go on a time journey and fix anachronisms? With us, we go out and we do shit. I mean, we got guns, but you've got powers. You'd be the first super upon all of us. What you can do is amazing.
I can turn to dust. I can turn from all types of different dusts.
They're gonna show a picture of you in a superhero costume from way in the future. Like 10,000 years in the future, and be like, you don't understand.
Jesus
because
Christ,
you're
that
made
suit looks
of
fucking tight.
They're gonna be like, you don't understand. You're made of water, and as long as the water isn't destroyed, which you aren't ever, at 20 you don't age anymore. You live forever, and your inventions wreak havoc when they could be used to help.
How the fuck do I wear that outfit? That looks really fucking tight. Jesus, that looks horrendous. So what exactly you want us to do again? Just build a bunch of robots for...
They're gonna show you whipping people with like water and shit. They're gonna be like, you become more than just mist. You control the mist to a point, you can make it into streams of water and just slap people. It's like your thing. You make these water whips that just fucking end people, knocks them right out.
And what am I supposed to do? That doesn't explain what I'm supposed to do. You're basically just saying what I can do, but
They're
not
like,
what
well,
I'm supposed to do here.
We can put you somewhere where you're gonna train for the next many years. We'll say for the next 9,000 years. And you'll be what they call the 1,000-year hero.
For 9,000 years. I want to get back home to me dog.
And they'll be like, alright, if you want to go back to your dog, you will be giving up this life.
I don't understand what you mean by this life. This looks like a normal ass
You
shit.
save so many lives in the future. You save millions of lives. You actually end Fury, who ends up escaping. We don't know how, but he ends up escaping, and you are the one that puts him down for good. If you stay on this path. If not, you're letting him eventually he will wreak havoc through all of history.
You guys are just fucking with us. This is some trick to get us to make robots against evil. You guys are just fucking with me, aren't you? You guys are just a bunch of... what's the word? Fakers.
They're gonna be like, come with us, sir. They're gonna open a portal. You'll put just your head through and you'll see enough to see you fighting Ren to the death. And you're gonna see you fucking blasting him with everything you have. Like you make this complete water whip and you hit him as hard as you can. And it, we'll say, it fucking sends him flying through the earth. All the way to its core. Where he burns completely up. I mean, he'd burn up on the way down.
What am I supposed to do here? What am I still supposed to do here? It doesn't explain much. Yes, you want us to go out there and be a hero, but why would I do that? I get nothing from it. From the heroes of my time, they would go out, fight people, risk their lives, and they would get nothing in return. So what am I supposed to get?
That's what makes a hero. They're gonna be like, that's what makes a hero. And they're gonna show that, like, you go to live a happy life with a wife, kids. You live on this great mountain that's perfect for you. And it's like the biggest house built free from the cities because of how many times you saved them. You slowly built it up to complete titanium to where it was almost indestructible. I mean, you had AIs talking that you programmed to talk to you and help you to find crime and to analyze how the best way with your abilities to shut them down.
Still, what am I supposed to do other than just be a hero? Like, yes, I can be a hero and live the perfect life I've always wanted. But, yeah, what am I supposed to do after that?
I mean, you fight supervillains, bro. You would be fighting crazy supervillains with different powers. During those 1,000 years, you'd be having insane supervillain wars until you had to, like, put them down or they die of old age or something, you know?
Yeah, that still doesn't explain. Like, you call me here saying that my robots could be something better, and now you're saying that I'm becoming a superhero.
Yes, your inventions go to help lots of people. You make drones and stuff that fly around and end petty crime and things that aren't super related. If they're super related, you take care of it. I mean, you make medicines. You cured cancer. I mean, there's so many things that come with you being this hero. If you don't do it, though, it will all not happen. But it is utterly your choice. It all comes down to right now. Everyone this episode has had a major change, a major choice that will change their D&D forever, depending on what choice they make. Your path could go many different ways right now. You can become the hero and become this huge, amazing superhero that fights villains, or you can go home, which would also be another huge decision, because your life would go into a whole different direction. What are you gonna do? Oh, geez.
Is this all you really brought us here for? Simply just to say, this is your future. Do you want that to be your future, or do you not want it to be your future? Or is that all you really brought us
Yes,
here for?
they're giving you a chance. They can't take you back to where you've been, because if they take you back, your shit will eventually be used for evil. And they don't want that. They're like, if you choose not to, we will stop you right here, right now.
Fine.
He's gonna say, fine, alright. And you were gonna train outside of time for 9,000 technical years, but outside of time. You are one of the only characters that can outlive time itself. Besides me, because I would just portal from the past to the future. For, I don't know. I would just want to see what my future's like and try to fix it or live in it or something. So I would be able to make it, you would be able to make it. Unfortunately, Stony would die through time, through old age.
Okay, why would I die?
You would die from old age by the time you got 10,000 years in the future, where me and Aaron currently are, because I went 10,000 years in the future to check on a prophecy. I mean, technically I'm in heaven, but, you know, I still, again, he gave me a new body with all my powers. So, I mean, and I'm already technically dead, so I could just live 10,000 years and wait for whatever's to come. And I will. Meanwhile,
Well, can't I make a body for myself?
Technically, at this moment, you could transfer your consciousness to a robot, give up your powers, and live 10,000 years.
I want to make a cryopod.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna cryo-freeze yourself 10,000 years.
Yep.
Okay, so Stony's gonna cryo-freeze himself for the next 10,000 years. Oh, we'll say the next 9,000 years. This is right around the time that Aaron will pop up as a hero. and many villains will be arising to fight. And when you come back to life, you'll be looking at, like, I'll just appear, like, I'll see what you're doing in the cryo fridge. Fuck, you could build me one and we'll just do it together. We'll get out, we'll see robots all going around. We don't know who the fuck programmed these robots, but they're running around the city, they're checking, making sure there's no crime, making sure people, you know, no one's allowed to have more than 2 kids. So population was solved, all that.
It's like that.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, interesting. This is a huge change for 9,000 years in the future. Shit. Because now we're 9,010
You want this way sauce one
years and 70-something days.
It's only 269.
Ah, the stasis entities have awoken.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, see,
Also
Ren's
into,
fucking
build
dead,
robots
so
for
for
myself as well.
9,000 years, eventually he does choose to get in the body, and the Time Bureau captures him. He's locked in the Time Bureau currently. At 9,000 years, he breaks out, and they're gonna go up to Aaron and be like, the time has come for your training to be over. He just broke out, as we predicted, and he's unleashing havoc all over current time. So, we're all current time, 9,000 years in the
Still in
future.
that dumbass Teddy suit.
Yes.
Just
He
give
is,
him water. It's that simple.
he's
Give
wreaking
him
major
water and he'll just
havoc,
go
though, because
boom.
he still has all his power. When he got back in the
Okay.
doll, his power was restored. Or he found
But
a
then the
way
exact
to restore his power through his soul.
But then he has a thing he can do.
So he's
Get a
just
cup
a
of
doll
water,
that's
throw it.
snapping black fucking holes open all over the place and fucking sucking shit in. And me and Stoney are gonna see one of the black holes and just be like, oh, fucking shit. I mean, I'd have a costume ready for my guy because I'd want to be a superhero. And I'm sure Stoney would have one. We'd put him on and we'd fucking go out into the city. But before we go to the city, I'm gonna just watch from the window and watch it all play out a little bit. At this point, we're gonna see black and white holes. Like black and white.
Oh
Like, at
shit,
this
white
point,
hole.
yeah, the dude has learned, Fury has learned his black hole so well, he was able to make what was just a theory, but brought it to fruition. And he is now using those to suck people up. And the white holes are the opposite. They hold you still. He's using it to freeze time in parts of the city. He's using the white holes. As long as the white hole is active anywhere in the vicinity, we'll say within a few miles, is just frozen. But we are not, because I have the time control. So I am able to live through it. And I just touch you to let you live through it. And you'll be like, whoa. And I'll be like, yeah, you were frozen. That, I let it watch. And, yeah, he has now found a way to slightly manipulate time around him. So that's kind of fucked.
Can I turn into Ash and get behind him and just fucking put him in water or some shit?
I am going to be like, oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Here we go. Fury is returning, but I don't see him as Fury anymore. I mean, fuck, he's probably upgraded to a new name now.
So what exactly is gonna happen?
We'll say that he is now going by the name of Black Hole. Or he's going by the name of... He's going by the name of
Black
Time
Hole's actually-
Master. He's gonna go by the name of Time Master, and he's gonna be like, I can control time anywhere around me. Hell, if I jump through a white hole enough, I could go through time itself. And that's stupid OP. Like, oh fuck. Black holes are random and white holes are OP. Okay, so that shit needs to be shut down. On the next episode of D&D, will they shut him down?
Yes, they will.
Will they be able to stop Time Master, aka Ren, in the way future? Will the 1,000-year hero live to be the 1,000-year hero? Find it all out in the next chapter, chapter 6 of D&D, The Time Master.